have missed you guys so much. In this video, I will be creating a sunset makeup tutorial. I'll be showing you how I go from this to this. You guys, please continue watching. Please stay tuned. This is a very in-depth, detailed video for you guys. This is my sunset look. So we're going to start from the base all the way into the eyeshadow. I love you guys so much. Let's go. So you guys, I'm going to be taking a flat brush and going in with my LA Girl eyebrow pomade. And I'm pretty much going to be drawing out my eyebrows. Okay, and my eyebrows are pretty much done. Woo, that took forever. So you guys, I have recently learned that I hate blending brushes because I always have to buy a new one. So what I use is this silicone blending pad, and it is so amazing. You do have to clean it just like you would a regular blending brush, but it is more reusable. And it actually does make your face look similar to skin. So what I'm pretty much going to do is just blend out my forehead and make sure it is nice and blended. Blend out the middle of my eyebrows, because no matter what, during this process, I can always come back to my eyebrows and fix them.
So now I'm going in with my LA Girl concealer. I like to use a more lighter tone underneath my eyes and a more skin-like tone on the rest of my face. I also went in with my cream contour brown. I like to let these colors get very tacky before I start blending. When it comes to applying it to my forehead, I like to go ahead and blend that in as soon as possible. I have realized that if I let the lines sit, they will kind of just create lines on my forehead, so I like to go ahead and blend that in as fast as possible. Another tip when using a silicone pad is that you want to use the opposite sides when it comes to your dark colors and your light colors. You do not want to use the same side because it will not make your makeup marry. It will just create one color on your face. My dark contour color, I'm making sure that I really don't put it in the middle of my forehead, but I kind of create a seamless circle around my eyebrows, so that way it's not like my whole forehead is brown. Now when it comes to the contour on my face, I went ahead and blended out my brown contour and then blended out my lighter contour. It doesn't matter at this point because you're going to be using opposite sides when blending, but I did save my nose for last. When using a silicone pad, I've realized that I save a lot of my product because the pad does not absorb my makeup, and it also makes my makeup look more like skin. I really love this versus using a sponge.
So what I'm going to do is take my Palette. This color right here is a matte bronzer. So what I'm going to do is pretty much take my big fluffy brush and go around my forehead and pretty much blend this color in just to warm up my face. And I'm also going to take it and go down right underneath where I had my original brown color. Now you guys, I don't like to go too heavy on the contour, just because the cream contour, because I know I will go in with a powder just to really blend it out and make it more defined. Alright you guys, so I'm looking over all my purples to see which ones will blend more, because I do want this to be a very seamless look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my darkest purple shade, and I'm going to be using the Queen Cleopatra palette. And I'm pretty much going to go into this color called Matte. And I'm going to be pretty much packing this onto my brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right above my eye crease. And I'm going to pretty much pack this color in. Now, depending on the shape that you want your eyeshadow to go is going to pretty much be how you pack it in. I want more of a round eye look. So I'm going to be packing this color in, packing. I'm not worried too much about blending because you guys, I'm going to be blending multiple colors with this one color. But you do want to make sure it does get packed right into your crease. And I'm pretty much just going to keep packing. You guys, I am not going in circular motions. I am just packing this on. This is going to help you create the most beautiful eye look by using packing motions. Packing. So I'm pretty much packing this color on. This palette is so beautiful. This color is very pigmented. I am in love. This is my first time using this palette as well. So I am very impressed. So you guys, it looks a little crazy, but we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. So now you guys, what I'm going to do next is go into my Zobu color on my Juvia's Place palette and pack this onto my brush. Pack. Blow off any excess. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color and pretty much go right above this purple, but still on it, not going too far above it, but just going right above it, just a little bit, but still on it, if that makes sense. And pretty much packing this color on as well, and also kind of blending it in as well. Now you don't want to take up too much space, just because you are going to want to add another color in there. But I'm just going to be packing this and blending it out into the outside of that purple. I'm going to take a separate brush and I'm going to go in to this very fruit punch color in my Patrick Star palette, and I'm going to pack that onto my brush as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to go on the outside of this, still on the same, not really bringing it up anymore, and I'm just going to pack it on the outside of my crease. Pack it on. Just because I need these colors to all marry. So going in with this even brighter color, it definitely kind of blends it in a little bit more and makes it a little bit more of a blended eye look. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my Juvia's palette and go back into that Zoodoo color, and I'm pretty much going to pack it on the outside of my eyelid, pretty much packing it right under where I put that nice vibrant pink. Now for that vibrant pink, I left it on the outside of my eye just so that way it's there when I need it. So now what I'm going to do is do the same thing to this side. I'm pretty much going to be taking that lighter purple and going over the top, not really bringing it up much more, but just really bringing that color in, packing it on. Blending it, making sure that it is just nice and blended. So now we're gonna go back in using our other brush and go back into that nice fruit punch in our Patrick Bright palette. and pretty much blending this in to the outer crease of that eye as well. We don't want to bring it on the inside. We're just going to really focus this on the outside and kind of just making those two colors marry. So now, what I'm going to do is pretty much blend this color now into the inner side of my eye. I'm really just lightly blending. So now what I'm going to go back in with is my deepest purple inside of my Cleopatra palette. And I'm pretty much going to pack this right back in underneath my crease. I'm just packing that color right back in there just because those colors did kind of mute it out. Just gonna pack that right back into my crease of my eye. Just really packing that in, and you can blend it so that way it does look a lot more seamless. So now you do want to make sure you have enough brushes for this step. So now I'm going to be going into my Mora palette and going into this very bright lifestyle yellow. So I'm going to be packing this onto my brush, dusting off all the excess. And what I'm going to do now is very much so pack this yellow on right above that pink. Now you're going to want to pack it on. You're not going to want to blend it just yet. You're just going to want to pack it on. This is going to now start to create that nice, vibrant, sunset, beautiful look by packing this yellow right on top of your crease. That is going to create a very, very nice, very nice blended eye look. I'm just packing this yellow on over the top, and I'm also bringing it down into my eye crease over here in the corner of my eye. Just packing that yellow on, packing it on. And I am going to blend that yellow out a little bit more, just as far as on the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to go back in and pack it on some more. Just really packing that yellow on. I'm sorry you guys, my ring light is going crazy over there. It just keeps going brighter to darker to brighter to darker. It's so weird. So now I'm pretty much blending this yellow out onto the outside of my eye, just because I really want these colors to look like they are marrying into each other and just really looking blended. So now that I've done that, you guys, I'm going to now cut my crease. So now I'm going to start with the corner of my eye and really dragging it inwards. Now you are going to want to do this in very small strokes, pretty much going up. But you guys, I'm pretty much dragging this out to the outer corner of my eye. and boom. So don't worry, you guys. Never, ever, ever stress in makeup. Because look, I went from this to this. You guys, don't ever stress. Never, ever stress. So I'm going to pretty much do the same thing to this eye. So now you guys, because I do love a dramatic under eye, I'm going to do something different for the first time ever. I'm going to go in with a purple and I'm going to bring it underneath my eye. And what I'm going to do is pretty much pack it in right underneath my eye, you guys. Watch this. I'm going to be doing that same purple that I put on the outer side of my darkest purple. And I'm pretty much going to pack it underneath my eye, but not really packing it, but blending it out underneath my eye. And watch what I do next. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go in with that same yellow and pretty much blend that out underneath there as well. Just so it keeps that vibrant look I'm going for. Now I do need to be careful with the side of my eye. I am going to go back and clean it up because it's looking very crazy. So what I'm going to do next is very crucial. I'm going to go back in with my LA Girl concealer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much cut the underneath of my eye. And also cutting the outer side. So now with this, it's very important that you don't use too much. And now look, I messed it up. But it is okay. So as you can see, I'm pretty much going underneath my eyelid with this. And then I'm gonna drag it down. So I'm creating a nice cut on my eyeshadow and I'm also dragging it downwards. Now underneath my eye, I'm just going to pretty much pat it in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into my purple, but I'm gonna be very careful and pretty much just bring it back alive underneath my eye. Creating a more seamless, I'm gonna go back into my purple and my yellow and pretty much pack that right underneath my eye. Okay, you guys, this may look a little crazy right now, but it is okay. We're not done with our eye yet. I'm gonna take some mascara and pretty much go on the bottom lash line and pretty much drag that black out just to make my eye look a little bit more bolder, just to really pop out the bottom of my eyeline. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm pretty much am gonna go back with that dark purple and bring it back into my crease. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking a little bit more of a vibrant purple. So I'm gonna go into my Patrick Bright and I'm gonna go into my Reckless color and pretty much pack that on to the outer crease. Just to make my crease a little bit more defined. I love it. I'm gonna do the same thing to this eye over here. That made the eye look a lot more dramatic, you guys. Just a lot more dramatic. So now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be going in to this beautiful palette right here, the Cleopatra palette, and I'm gonna go into Raw, and I'm going to really just make that cut crease pop. Now I didn't want to use a matte color. I really wanted to do a nice beautiful shimmery color on my eyelid, because that is just going to look the best in my opinion. This is a very pigmented gold, you guys. I must say, I have to be careful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be very careful and just blend this into my crease, smudging it out but also packing it on. I'm gonna take my finger and kind of blend this color out, just because it is a very pigmented color. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So you guys, that is very beautiful. This color is really the reason why I bought this palette, because this color is just so vibrant, so beautiful. I am totally in love with it. It is just amazing. So now what I'm gonna do, because I do have these purple going on my lid, I'm gonna pretty much drag that purple out into my crease. So I have a very beautiful, I'm trying to see what shimmery purples I do have that I can make marry into this crease. So it's looking like I'm going to have to go in with this Birthday Cake in my Patrick Bright palette. I'm gonna go into Birthday Cake, which is a kind of a shimmery color, but also mute as well. And I'm just going to kind of blend that into the gold. Because what I'm going to be doing here is pretty much creating a transitioning color for a nice, rich purple. So now what I'm gonna do, you guys, is go into my Juvia place and take this super dark, rich purple called Mika, and I'm pretty much going to try to blend that into my crease as much as possible. Giving me just a very nice blended look seamlessly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a packing brush and I'm pretty much going to go back in to that nice Birthday Cake color purple and pretty much try to blend this into my purple and gold as much as possible because that is my transitioning color between the two. This is beautiful, you guys. I wish you guys could see it in person. I really love these two colors and just how they marry together. Beautiful, you guys. Super beautiful. I just love this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to now clean up around my eye now, and I'm gonna go back in with a nice yellow and pretty much just blend all these colors out. Now what I can do is go back into my pink Reckless and kind of pack it on a little bit and blend it out into my outer side, just because that color is very vibrant, very beautiful, and it just makes my eye pop as well. Also, what I can do is go back into that Reckless purple and kind of just define that crease a little bit more. Now you guys, this is probably one of my favorite eye looks. I'm super impressed. Now I'm pretty much just going to blend out my crease. Make sure it just looks, my outer crease, and make sure it just looks very seamless. Now you guys, this is the look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my face concealer, and I'm pretty much going to be packing this color on. So you guys, I went ahead and applied my eyelashes off camera, but I did want to show you guys my finished look. It is a very beautiful sunset. It is a very beautiful sunset type eye look. I am super in love. This is my first time actually doing something like this for you guys, so I am just excited for what's to come next. Hopefully next time we'll do something crazy like a rainbow or something like that. But the palettes I did use are listed in the description, you guys, so make sure you check that out. I am obsessed, in love. Definitely one of my favorite eye looks. So you guys, I will be posting more videos for you guys. Please comment in the description what kind of videos you would like to see from me next. I cannot wait for you guys to see what I have in store for you guys already. I am just super excited to get back into this makeup. This was a long-awaited video. I am super sorry, you guys, if the lighting wasn't all that great, but you know what? We're coming back better and better next time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, and follow me on all my social medias. I love you all. I'll be back with more videos.